Good morning, everybody. Happy summer. Gosh, I don't know about where everybody else is, but it finally feels like summer in Seattle. My girls graduated from elementary school on, I don't know, Thursday or Friday. And then we took off to this super sweet mountain town called Leavenworth for Father's Day. So I feel like we just kicked off the summer. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. It's all about the summer solstice and what type of energy that brings into your life and like what the summer season is all about, like on your spiritual self-growth journey. So it is way, way more than just bringing more light to the Northern Hemisphere. And last night in Seattle, I think it was around 10 o'clock before it got dark. It was pretty sweet. So we're literally being bathed in sunlight. And symbolically, what that means is that we are returning not only externally to the sun, but internally to the light within us. And summer is a reminder about the potential that we have within us. It's about connecting to the divine. It's about connecting to nature and also the spiritual journey that we are on and that lives within ourselves. It's also the season of action. Okay. And it's a time of doing things because we're like hibernating in the winter and we're like gathering in the fall and we're planting seeds in the spring. And summer is the time to implement all of the seeds that you symbolically planted in the spring. Okay. And so winter is again, like going within, being that chrysalis, like really just taking care of yourself. And then spring is like, oh, okay, everybody has these new ideas and the flowers are blooming and you're planting these little seeds for self-growth. And then the summer is all about activation and doing the things. And it's about passion and will, because you guys all have willpower inside of you. Action and drive and moving forward in life. Okay. So the sun, obviously, is a big ball of fire in the sky. And it is now the time to get in touch with that fire that lives within you. So think about like what sparks you. What motivates you? Like those are those little like stirs of like, oh, I love that, or enthusiasm. That is the fire within you. We all have elements of nature within us, and the summer is all about the fire. So because the sun right now is at the peak of, in the peak of the sky, essentially. I'm not doing astronomy or astrology here, but the sun is at its peak, right? It is the closest to the earth in the Northern Hemisphere. And when we look at the sun at its peak, this is also a really, really good time for you to reflect on the peaks in your life. As women and as humans, really, we have been conditioned to look at the negative in our lives way more than the peaks. And, you know, that's part conditioning, and it's also a biological survival mechanism to look at negativity and fear because our brain is wired to keep us safe. But we have to recondition ourselves to look at the peaks in our lives. Like look at all the times where you were just slaying life, and you were accomplishing goals, and you were just at the top of the wheel of life. So, that's I'm going to make that a challenge for you guys today. Like, go and list out your accomplishments that you did this year. Just this year. I mean, even since January. And I know like it's a really fucked up, crazy, major global planetary changing type of year. But reflect on all the things and all the accomplishments that you did do. And I want to hear from you. So write them either in here or make another post about it, because I love to hear about accomplishments too. So list them out. The other thing about the solstice, it's about letting go, because last night was the longest day. It was the longest light. It's the longest day of the year. And now the days are starting to get shorter, which is always kind of a little bit of a bummer for me because I'm always so excited that it's so light out all the time. And so it's also a time when, like we're starting to journey back into winter. And again, it's going to be another 6 months, but we are starting that journey back. So ask yourself, is there something in life that no longer serves you? Can you let that shit go? And so, that, those are the things. So it's like you want to like think about your accomplishments, but also start to think about the stuff that no longer serves you and the stuff that you want to release. Because as we start to move into the shorter days, that is something to be aware of. So happy summer, everybody. It's finally here. Be safe when you go out and just embrace that fiery fucking badass that lives within you, and go and do the things that spark you and bring light into yourself and into your world. Okay, that's it for now. I'm going to go outside because it's beautiful and I want to be in nature. So I will see you guys next Monday. And thanks for watching, ladies. Mwah. Love you. Bye.